what's up everybody? Today we're going to talk about Dez Bryant in the meeting that he's having on Friday the 13th. This is serious. Cab mode time, baby. Alright, you know how we do it here now. So it's been reported, leaked or whatever, however you want to see it, that Dez Bryant will be meeting with Jerry Jones on Friday, which happens to be Friday the 13th. So, you know, the details are not out there as to what this meeting is going to be about. There's a lot of conjecture right now as far as they're going to ask him to take a pay cut. I think that's kind of like that's kind of what everybody's kind of assuming. And I mean, that makes sense, obviously, because I mean, that's what the whole offseason has been around Dez Bryant. He is this year's Tony Romo. And here we are again with another, you know, getting down to it, decision, deadlines, make deals, that kind of thing. Jerry always says that. So here we are, you know. So just want to talk about what are the possibilities, what may come out of this meeting. All right. So first, let's take a look at Dez Bryant's current contract. All right, take a look at this slide here real quick. All right. So if you look at Dez Bryant's contract, we're in 2018, and the Cowboys made the contract where they have an out clause for next year. So in reality, he is in his last year of his contract. Most likely. So, and you know, they have that where they can get out here in 2019. So kind of here at the end of his contract, they don't want to take that cap hit, $16.5 million cap hit. They want to lower that number, supposedly. And obviously, you know, everything has already been calculated with all their moves and everything. So if they want to continue and keep Dez at that price tag, they can afford it. Now, the whole deal is they want to get that number lower, and that's probably to, you know, to make some moves. Okay, now what kind of moves are we talking about here? All right, you reduce his salary. Does he take the reduction? Yes. If he doesn't, do they release him? That is one theory. Okay, that's one discussion. Most likely what they're going to do is probably tell him, they're going to tell him, hey Dez, we're going to have this meeting here. We're going to, just to give you a heads up, we're looking at wide receivers in the first or early in this draft, all right? So we just want to put that out there. We are going to draft a wide receiver, all right? That might be something. It might just be something as casual as that, and then they come out of the meeting and then some of the details are not revealed, okay? That doesn't seem very likely. Again, so the third one, the one that I'm looking at here for me is, you know, they come at him telling him, hey, don't come into the off-season program, hold back, we need you healthy. We're going to lower your number, but we're going to give you incentives, all right? Now, the other part of this, Dez, is going to be that while we do that, we might take calls on draft day to trade you, all right? So lower the number, give Dez incentives, which they've talked about having a respectful mutual kind of deal. That would probably accomplish that. But the other part of this piece could be that, you know, the Cowboys say, yeah, we're going to do that, we're going to give you the incentives, but heads up, we are going to make you available for trade on draft day. And as a matter of fact, maybe there's people already, you know, calling for him. Maybe they're already getting, you know, calls inquiring. All right, so now what is Dez Bryant's trade value if they want to trade him, or if a team calls the Cowboys to see what is this worth? What can we get for him? All right. So I was looking at some history here of wide receivers around Dez's age, 29, 30 years old. And the one that really stuck out to me was Anquan Boldin from the Cardinals. In 2010, they traded him to the Ravens. All right. They got the Ravens' 3rd round pick and the 4th round pick of the 2010 draft. And, you know, the Cardinals traded Anquan Boldin and their 5th round pick to the Ravens. So they did some swapping there. So take a look at this. Right now we're looking at Dez Bryant's statistics here. Just real quick, just to compare him and Anquan. So if you look here, 2010 and 2017, almost 7,500 yards. Okay, now we're taking a look at Anquan Boldin. Same deal. Kind of looking at the 7-year career. 7,500 yards as well. All right, you see that right there, the Arizona here at the bottom. So similar in age, similar statistics, trying to move an older player that has been pretty productive. Now, Anquan, and the other thing about Anquan, he too was also entering the last year of his deal. So the Ravens ended up giving him a 3-year extension worth $25 million with a $10 million signing bonus, 10 million guarantees. So that might be the Anquan Boldin trade could be the blueprint to what they're going to try to do with Dez, if this is even in the conversation. You know, I'm just speculating like everybody else is right now, but I'm just putting it out there that this could be on the table. All right, blueprint there, Anquan Boldin, 3-year deal, $25 million, 10 million guarantees. You lower the number, and this could facilitate a trade. You know, could the Cowboys get a 3rd-round pick or 4th-round pick? You know, that might be what they get out of it. All right, then the Cowboys can flip that, use that in the draft, and do some maneuvering. All right, they can move up, trade up in the 1st round if they want, use that 3rd-round pick. They can package, you know, they can package some draft picks. So let's keep that in mind. Randy Moss in 2007, he was 30 years old, and during that trade, they got a 4th-round pick for him. So that threshold, the blueprint is out there for receivers around 30 years old of this caliber, of, you know, kind of elite kind of caliber type receivers. Anquan Boldin, Randy Moss, 3rd, 4th-round pick. So I would expect Dez to garner this same kind of deal, really looking at the Anquan Boldin as the blueprint to what they could do. So that's what I'm thinking, guys. You know, they're either gonna come at him with a lowering of the number, he's gonna say yes or no, or they're gonna, you know, tell him, you know, they're gonna release him. But I don't think it's gonna be that cold. I think they're gonna tell him, hey, we want to lower your number, but we're gonna give you incentives to earn a bunch of money during the season if you hit, you know, 1,300 yards, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns, 75 catches, that kind of thing, where he can increase the money. All right, I think Jerry does want to keep him here with the Cowboys at least for another season. But if not, like I said, the other angle here is the trade. They might facilitate a trade by lowering the number and make him more attractive to be able to trade him. All right, but let me know what you guys think. What do you think about the Cowboys meeting here that they're gonna have with Dez Bryant on Friday? What do you think is gonna come out of it? Do you think he's gonna get released? Do you think they're going to give him an extension at a lower number? Or do you think, like I said, like they're going to reduce the number and leave the door open for a possible trade come draft time? Let me know what you guys think. As usual, continue to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you for the next video. Thanks, guys.